A knife for the toughest of men.
I'm a real man, but I ain't got no money.
Don't worry people, this knife doesn't even cost $100.
But can it take a real man's beating?
The Cold Steel 4MAX Scout with its triad lock. It's probably the strongest locking mechanism of any brand in the world. And as usual, we'll be looking for the limits of this knife and we won't stop till we find it.
However, it is not all good. The steel in this knife, Aus 10A, is in the bottom of the pool. We really don't like it. But it's still a good deal and it might be the right choice for this knife. Out of the box sharpness. I'm not expecting great results, Mikkie. Whoa! I did not expect this, but it's a great result.
Oh, very easily as well. That's way sharper than I expected.
This episode is sponsored by Tools for Gents, yeah?
So you consider yourself a gent. Toolsforgents.com. We're jumping straight into the action.
Are you sure that you want to like break the knife in the first shot?
We are jumping straight to the bloody action, Mikkie.
Mark, this is like one of the first shots of the video and there we go. And he is off, hitting the wood in half. Oh my God. And he broke it.
No, it's not broken, but it got out of the lock. That is...
Okay.
Okay. Maybe it was because I was pushing on this. Maybe. Let's give it...
No, it actually was because Maarten hit the lock.
Let's just not start there. I split this wood hitting a folding knife on the handle. That's pretty crazy.
Maarten, full power, let's go. Oh! 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 Any rattle?
Nothing.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? I would say that this is crazy for any folder, even if it's like 1,000.
It is.
What the hell? I mean, we all knew that cold steel is tough, but I mean, this is just...
Get out of here. Just before I destroy it, you know, don't need to make a fire with this knife, but don't even want to make a fire with that because it does scrape fire steel. That's 1.5 out of 10.
Whoa, 1.5? I mean, where did the half point come from?
One spark it gave. Hey.
Straight away we can see that this knife is something else. I mean, look at how much force this lock can take while bashing it. It is time to carve a baton and chop down a tree with a folding knife. Folding knife!
And this is done with Kevlar gloves, so just to show you that it's as safe as possible. The handle is actually really nicely formed for this reverse grip. It's better than I expected.
I'm hearing you say that an awful lot in this video, like that is better than expected. So that is a positive thing, right?
That is a really positive thing. Handle feels a little bit aggressive without gloves, I gotta say. This folder knife is a workhorse. Folder knife. Okay. All right, let's see if we can bring down a bloody tree with this folder.
Job done.
So there's nothing wrong with that lock. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, that's nothing left. But I really do have faith that a
DBK
strop could fix that.
This is a DBK strap filled with DBK compound, 1 micron, aka 10,000 grit. You can buy this at the dbkshop.com. Support us.
Yeah.
That's back.
Well, it gets even better, because what you don't know is that we already did a rope cutting test with this knife. The steel is Aus 10 and it doesn't really hold a good edge, but it's pretty tough for a stainless steel. And as you can see, it only did 1 cut before it lost its edge. But you can make it sharp again with just a strop after everything you saw in this video. It even was pretty nice at feather sticking. I mean, look at this.
Funny enough, it does a pretty good job. It's like a 6.5, but it's a folder, but it does feel like I'm working with a fixed blade.
So now I guess it's finally time to see how far we can push this folding beast. First, we start off with that big botanic piece from the start of the video.
Well, I've got some unfinished business. You know, you always need the full length for the crack. That is incredible.
The job has been done. It is,
you know what?
Stupid how good that is.
There is only the slightest of wiggle, and I think that is just fixed by tensioning this. That's less than some knives have out of the factory.
The bone chipped the knife a little bit, but nothing bad. So we go over to the barrel, a real knife breaker. Sadly, I have to keep doing a voiceover because I accidentally pulled out the audio jack.
So this chips knives.
But it seems the knife did not handle the barrel. A carbon blade can mostly handle this abuse. However, for the people who think this knife is brittle, you're wrong. Look at this extreme tip testing. It handled it with ease. Now bring out the hammer!
Lock still functions perfectly. There's a little bit more wiggle, but I want to see, I think we can fix that. Wiggle is all gone. It was as easy as that. You got it. Now there's one thing left to do, and that is hopefully that this will survive our shooting test. Because if it does, I've got no words for this knife for this price.
If it fails, it doesn't make the knife worse. It just makes the knife godly if it does.
Exactly that.
If it does survive.
Welcome to the Netherlands, boys. This here is a free country. We follow the rules. We are not doing anything dangerous, YouTube. No, we are not doing that. No, and we will not, and we'll never do that. Let's shoot a bastard. Ouch. Right, son.
It's not gonna survive. It cannot survive. I mean,
I don't think it survives, son. Oh my God.
Where is it? Oh Jesus! I thought there might be a little chip. I didn't know the knife was like in.
It exploded.
Exploding.
The knife exploded. You know what? And that is not because it's not strong. This is stainless steel.
Yeah.
And stainless steel just is not good against bending. Impact resistance is not good.
No.
But as you can see, this is not a downside of the knife. If you know what it survived, this is not a downside. The lock, still perfectly working. So that is something incredible. The lock of this knife is sturdier than the blade itself.
Oh, geez, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
That's crazy. I'm a little bit army and a little bit cowboy at the same time because I'm just a very tough man. Another stuff was a giveaway, maybe. Merc hit it. We are actually giving away the last DBK Bushcrafter with a leather sheet that was made. Thanks to DBK. We are giving away a Falcon Embla thanks to DBK. We are giving away the Extrema Ratio Sethlins thanks to Extrema Ratio. A James Brand X thanks to James Brand. A Rife Knives F4 thanks to Blade HQ. 2 Schnitzel Knives Kvars thanks to Schnitzel Knife. And the Leatherman TTI Plus thanks to Tools for Gents.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Become a patron, support these boys with $10 or more and you are in the Royal Knife Club. And you have a chance of winning one of these knives, or I mean half of these knives.
Even this knife?
Nee, that's next month.
Oh. The downsides weren't that bad.
No.
I mean, the chunky handle wasn't that chunky in handling. I know I'm holding it for the first time in this video. And I'm never letting it go. The feather sticking wasn't as bad as I expected. And the edge holding, I thought it would be terrible at edge holding. But it was actually pretty good at edge holding, wasn't it?
Yeah,
no, I don't want to say good. I mean, you could only cut one piece of rope, but it was easy to restore with a strop.
You can throw this in your backpack and you kind of have a fixed blade with it.
Yeah.
And that is a crazy good deal.
The bad thing about this is that I looked it up, and in Europe it's a lot more expensive. It's like twice as expensive. So it is like, again, for the States, you might have bad healthcare, but you have good knife deals. I do want to say one very big downside of this knife, but very easily fixable, is that it had a very bad spine. Because this knife is very definitely designed for toughness. The lock is it's unparalleled. It proved how unparalleledly good this lock is.
The triad lock is amazing.
You could actually carry this almost as a survival knife. So I think it's a very big missed chance
Mikkie,
that they didn't put a good fire steel scraping spine on the back. But now we've broken it. It probably can scrape a fire steel like hell.
You don't buy this for your peeling apple EDC, no. You buy this for beating the shit out of it. I would still recommend this knife because the alternatives are going to be also more expensive from cold steel, and this is just an incredible knife.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. Again, buy something in the web shop if you want to support us, or join the giveaway, and then we can give something back. We see you every week, 1 p.m. PDT on Thursday, yeah? Oh my God, you're a freak of man!